The things that will truly transform your health are the things no one is trying to sell you. And the healthiest women I know don't have better supplements or even HRT, they have better foundations. I'm Jillian Warwick, and I'm a certified midlife specialist and functional medicine practitioner with over a decade of clinical experience supporting women in midlife to finally cut through the BS and dial in their health from the inside out. This is the next of a series I've been calling What I Wish Every Woman Over 40 Knew. And after a decade of working with clients, I can tell you that it's the unsexy things that make the biggest difference in your health, especially as a midlife woman. Sleep, quality nutrition and hydration, movement, stress management, relationships and community, mindset, emotional health, and spiritual health. Those are the non-negotiables. But they don't feed the capitalist algorithm or drive clickbait marketing because they're not sexy. They don't sell. And if I'm being honest, these are also the hardest things to work on. Not because they're complicated, it's just that we've been sold the idea that another pill, another supplement, another biohack, or another missing piece is going to be the thing that finally fixes us. And I'm sharing this as a loving reality check because I've watched this play out over and over again for more than a decade. You can't skip the foundations and expect lasting results. Can you feel better in the short term? Absolutely, but it never fails that over time, if things aren't in place, they unravel. Sometimes we become so used to feeling off that because, it becomes to seem normal. We've just stopped asking if this is actually how we're meant to feel. We adapt to exhaustion, brain fog, constipation, poor sleep, anxiety, chronic stress, like they're just part of getting older, and they're not. And one of my favorite reflection questions is this: how would I spend my day if I wanted to make 85-year-old me miserable? The answer probably has very little to do with whether you bought the newest supplement or followed the latest wellness trend. It probably looks more like you didn't get quality sleep, you didn't eat well and nourish yourself, you were sitting all the time, you didn't slow down, you lived with chronic stress, you isolated yourself, you neglected your relationships, you ignored your emotional and spiritual health. Those are the things that quietly compound over decades. And this is exactly why I tell women that these foundations often matter way more than adding any hormones. Hormones aren't magic. They influence the environment that they're placed into. And if that environment is chronically inflamed, undernourished, sleep deprived, sedentary, dehydrated, constipated, overwhelmed by stress, then don't be surprised when you don't feel your best. I can't tell you how many women come to me having started hormones and just feeling so disappointed because they were asking their body to do something in an environment that wasn't supported. So before you start chasing the next shiny thing, just ask yourself, have I really mastered the things that don't get the likes, the clicks, or the marketing hype, that don't sell? Because that's almost always where the biggest transformation begins.